Emily. I got a call from school today. You know we have to talk about this at some point. And what they told me wasn't very flattering. So if you want me to believe something else, it's got to come from you.
What did they say?
They told me you hit another student with your crutches.
Of course they did. Who cares about what actually happened? Doesn't matter when they've got it out for me.
So why don't you tell me what actually happened?
These assholes have been messing with me ever since I arrived. Hard to avoid them too. And I'm the only kid in school you can always hear coming. They make fun of my crutches and my face and that I'm crooked and all the other stupid shit I've had a million times.
Emily, I know that sucks. But people giving you a hard time is not a reason to hurt them. You hadn't told me people were giving you a hard time.
I'm not going to go run and hide behind my cousin every time someone's a dick.
You've got to tell someone, Em. That I'm your guardian, and that person should be me, like you would have done with your mum. And hey, if they've been giving you a hard time, you've done a good job of not reacting so far.
This was different. I was sitting at lunch and I needed to throw my rubbish out, and the bin was only like 10 feet away, so I couldn't be fucked picking up my crutches to go all the way over to it. So I got up to walk over to it, and one of them saw me and started going on about how I'm walking and I don't even need crutches, and I've been faking them the whole time for sympathy points or something. And all his weirdo friends are laughing and parroting him and being assholes. It only got worse when I actually picked up my crutches to leave. And at that point, I was really annoyed, so...
Jesus. I'm sorry.
I tried to explain, but they didn't care. Zero tolerance policy bullshit. Who cares that they've been going after me all week? I do one thing, and they go after the cripple!
I believe you, Em. Really, I do. The school should have told me about that. It's neglectful that they didn't.
Thank you.
But maybe you should consider that the other kids don't know that you don't need your crutches all the time.
Oh.
Emily.
No! Shut up! Don't do that!
Don't do what?
Make excuses for these assholes!
Emily, I swear, I'm not making excuses for them. Listen, you're brittle bones. They're not something that people can see. They don't understand what it's like for you. And when they see someone with crutches or in a wheelchair, they just assume that they need them all the time. Why don't you take the time to explain to them your disability and then they'll understand it better?
How's it my responsibility? How is my body their business?
People notice you and they're curious. It's the same when people want to help you with stuff. They just want to understand better and lend a hand.
Or they could just mind their own business.
Emily, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. You're not right just because you're not angry. Because you're trying to be illogical about something that doesn't affect you. You don't know what it's like. Every single person has to notice me because I'm the girl with the crutches. It doesn't matter if they're trying to be nice about it or if they're being dicks. Some rando holds the door open for me. It's the same thing as just telling me to my face that I can't do it myself. And I can. But because of my crutches, people have to assume I'm useless. And when I'm not what they assume I am, I'm the one doing something wrong. Why can't they just admit they're wrong? Admit they don't know what's better for me. If people didn't care so much, idiots wouldn't have some dumb reason to freak out. I can look after myself. Nobody else needs to watch out for me. Nobody needs to look at me. I just want to be left alone.
I'm sorry, Em. For me, I mean... Look, you know I try to understand.
Doesn't matter. Nobody does. Easier to assume.
I know. But this stuff matters to you. I can see that now. I promise.
Promise me. You'll get to school to realise it? I'm not dealing with this another second. I'm going to my room.